everybody, and welcome back to Gaming with Gyozaplanet, with your host, Gyozaplanet. We'll be playing TABG today. Yeah. So first off, happy Saturday, everybody. It's finally the weekend. Woohoo! That's always nice. So, yeah. Couple of updates. Number one, I'm actually doing pretty good today. Yeah. Well, morning was pretty good. It was mostly chores, laundry, getting prepped for new trimester, all that stuff. But I did actually do something pretty fun today. I went to an all-you-can-eat buffet with my family, and wow, let me tell you, it was certainly something. Like, when I say all-you-can-eat buffet, I don't mean like just like a couple of tables of like generic meats and everything. I mean there was literally everything. There was an Asian section where you can make your own spring rolls. They had pad thai, noodles, meat, everything. There was an Argentinian grill section with really good like cured and grilled meats. There was an entire seafood section that had like a line of 15 people long. It was crazy. You had like an entire desserts counter, not just a table, a counter that wrapped around and that like had 5-person line, like 9 flavors of ice cream and like a chocolate fountain where you could pour chocolate on, well, the ice cream. It was crazy. Admittedly, like, it's not Michelin star food. It's pretty good food. That's kind of the trade-off for a buffet, is that you can technically eat as much as you want, but it's not going to be like absolute highest quality possible. But even that, even minus that, it was still really good. So that's very good. On a second note, I did some tweaking with my game, and so here's a big tip, or actually a little story and then a tip. So I have a pair of Razer Kraken headphones that my dad picked up somewhere, and them being Razer Kraken, they're part of the relatively newer line of headphones, which means that they come, they get free access to the 7.1 surround sound function. So I tried to make it work, except my computer's configuration is completely messed up and I could never get it to work. So I just kind of wrote it off. Later on, I found out via this dude called Art of War, who does like audio guides for Call of Duty Warzone, that there's actually a couple of apps you can install to get, well, basically whatever version of like surround sound you want. Dolby Atmos, Razer, whatever, you can tweak it as much as you want. So I did that and I installed it, and it worked pretty well. Like, I could hear things more or less where they were, but it wasn't that great. I also had one problem. Everything was loud, and I mean really loud. So, consequence was that even if I, in theory, could, like, it was great because I could hear footsteps, like, from there instead of right there. However, the problem was, I also heard everything else. That include music, wind, my own footsteps, ambient noise, gunfire, and everything. And so, it was just a headache to play with. And that's kind of a foreshadowing for the actual problem that it caused, which I wasn't aware of at the time of me setting all this up. So, after a while, I was like, okay, I can't do this, because, like, when I would play Fortnite and everything, I would get ambushed by people who were, like, 5 meters away, and I never heard a single one of their footsteps because it kept getting masked by the other audio. So, I was like, I can't do this. So I decided to do a bit of digging and try and fix it. Turns out, there is a setting that's toggled on that's in theory supposed to help with this. It's called Loudness Equalization. So, basically, how it works is that, actually, I think I was talking about this yesterday. Yeah, I do believe I was. So, basically what it does is that it takes all the noises your headphones receive, and it equalizes them. So, let's say you had one noise at 400 pitch, one noise at 1000 pitch, and one noise at 2000. So, the first one was, hold on. we need to get a weapon, take this guy out. Ah! He got me. Got him. Blunderbuss, wonderful. And, yeah, I'm not a fan of the, whatchamacallit, the, B90. It's alright, but, I'd rather have something else. Anyways, so, yeah, let's say you have one at frequency 500, one at frequency 1000, and one at frequency 2000. They seem like big numbers, but it's just because that's how it's processed. Don't worry about it. So, basically, let's say you had the first one play at 10, a strength of 10, the second one play at a strength of 5, and then the third one played at a strength of 20. Normally, without loudness equalization, each one would play as it was. Now the problem is, if this is something like, I don't know, footsteps, they tend to get muffled out by like higher pitched things, which you don't necessarily want. So, what loudness equalization does is that it would standardize them all to about, hold on, 40 divided by 3, so about 12. So it would add them all up, that's 5 plus 10 plus 20, so actually that's 35, and then divide by 3, which is about 11. So it would then set them all to, yeah, more or less 11 as the volume for all of the sounds, which it's pretty good. It means that, hold on a minute. Yeah, it's pretty good because it means that, well, hey, suddenly those lower level sounds like the footsteps, you can actually hear them now. Except, problem is, this makes everything as a whole louder, which is really bad because, so, minor disclaimer, I am not a typical person. I suffer from, what we call in the business funny brain, aka, some form of ADHD. And which means, and as continuation of that, I do really bad with heavy amounts of excessive sound. So, for example, a classroom full of incredibly loud teenagers and young adults. Yeah, it's not something it kind of just shuts my brain down, and I go into like involuntary panic mode, which is really bad, mainly because I can't do anything. So, yeah. However, if you apply the same thing to, like, let's say, a game, the consequence would be that somebody. Got him! Hey, that was a cool flip. Orbital strike grenade. Oh, amigo, what were you doing? Yeah. Gimme. What? That's a lot of compensators. Pff, what is this? I've never seen this before. Actually, no, I have, but in firing range exclusively. Okay, so, yeah. Basically, what it meant is that, so what I realized later on, after doing some testing and everything, is that I was basically, that overloading thing, the panic, was happening while I was playing my games. So that means that, like, while I was in the middle of, like, let's say a gunfight, there's a ton of sound going on from, like, the weapons, hit effects, stun effects, etc., everything. So, in conclusion, my brain would kind of short circuit, and I would, well, make the absolute worst decision possible in the moment, and that would usually lead to my death. Which is why, even though I'm actually pretty good at these games, like, I'm actually rather good at Fortnite Zero builds. I've got good aim, and I've got, like, good whatchamacallit, like, good movement, and, like, good strategy and positioning. I would always die. And I never understood why, and this is why. Actually, you know, let's use the auto revolver. Mainly because I feel like it, but also because it gives me, it works really well with the compensator because, well, yeah. So, I tweaked that, and unsurprisingly, it's really effective. And now, so, it's good and it's bad. Bad news, everything's a lot quieter. Like, I kind of have to, like, I suppose I could crank up my volume a bit. But it is very dependent on a game-per-game basis, of course. Yeah, the blunderbuss is absolutely insane. Wait, he was the dude from before, I think. Oh, he must be so angry. I'm kind of sorry, but then again, I'm absolutely not. Get good, I suppose. No, but I do kind of feel bad because this is so unfair. Anyways, so, bad news, everything is kind of quieter. And it also means that things like gunshots are a lot louder in comparison, so I usually have to find an awkward middle in between the two, which it's finicky, but it works. On the good side, it means that the audio is now a lot more precise, and how it's supposed to be with all of the fancy tuning and everything. Ow. So, like, it means I could... So right there, that dude, normally I would have never heard of him sneaking up on me. Like, maybe if he was right around the corner. Okay, let's just throw a splinter grenade and then get into cover. Okay, so we've got somebody right there. You probably heard them land, but also we saw their smoke impact. And we've got somebody behind us who is currently running towards us at high speed. Wow, that's a very fast fire rate for a revolver. Okay, that's one down. Okay. Let's go. Can we make it two? Ooh, I want that. But, hold on. It's basically just a blue version of the thing I already have, which reduces recoil, which is really good on this gun. Here, let's check down a grenade, and then go to the side of it. He moved. Where'd he go? Hold on. Right around the corner, I'm guessing. Yep. There we go. Yeah, so, as you can tell, I can actually use my audio correctly now, and I can guesstimate it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's not perfect, it never is. Configuring audio to be optimal is... It's basically as bad as, like, trying to micromanage how your mouse works. It's like... It's an entire whatchamacallit. It's a lot of work. And honestly, like, I suppose you could min-max it super detailed, but at that point, it's really not necessary. Like, it's kind of a diminishing returns situation where, yes, in theory, you could optimize your aim and how your mouse controls and how you're, like, with, like, medical stuff, like, programs and settings and medical stuff and, like, clothing, so, like, the game, like, the arm sleeves and everything. And, yeah, it might help with your aim, but at a certain point, it kind of just stops. Like, you're spending a ton of money for, like, a 0.1% better aim. Like, something like Aim Labs. Yeah, it's great. I do it on occasion, mainly because of, well, I've had school. Well, it's technically uni, so, yeah. I've had uni, I've had a ton of work, trips, all that stuff. But I still do Aim Labs, and it's good because it's basically just practice. It's like going to the gym. So, yeah. I missed, crud. He's back there. Ah, okay, hold on. I got a grenade. Mainly because I have 2 dummy grenades and I... Okay, bad news. We have 2 people shooting at us. Ow. And they hurt a lot. Okay, let's hope he walks around that way. Got him. Okay, Step 1, get indoors and heal. Not beatbox, heal. Oh wait, is this the standard dummy? Yes, I want cluster dummy. So the main reason I'm using this is that it kind of looks ridiculous, yes, but it's a distraction, which is the main thing I want. Okay. What do we got? Well, first off, where is this dude? Okay, we got somebody in the distance, and, well, it looks like we're moving, whether we like it or not. I don't like it, not one bit. Gonna have to. Okay, so the current plan of action is that we have an orbital strike grenade, which we see him. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run over here. Okay, well that missed completely. So what I was supposed to do there is, oh, he doesn't have much loot. He only has one blessing. So, fun fact, you can actually see the blessings of your targets above their head. And this dude only has one of them. Ah, whereas that dude has full. Swap that out. Mainly because stun grenades are more of a hindrance to yourself than... He threw down a fire grenade. Oh, that's on me. I didn't realize. Ah, that sucks. Ooh, see? We did a lot better that game. Like, so, we could have won that. All I had to do... So, let's do a bit of reflecting on that match. What went wrong? The main thing that went wrong is that my plan to take out that dude in the tower failed completely. So, what I should have done is I should have thrown down a smoke grenade, used the smoke grenade to get across, and then thrown the fire grenade to make sure it hit his building. That would have caused him to run away, most likely, or at least leave. So, it would have helped because then I could have caught him off guard. Additionally, something that would have probably helped as well is having a longer range weapon. So, because having a submachine gun, like a very close range shotgun, and an automatic, and then an auto revolver is, I'm gonna be honest, limiting your range like there. Anything past that, and you're gonna kind of struggle to hit it. Minus the UMP. The UMP actually has pretty good range. It can hit to like what, 50 meters, pretty good, even head fire. But yeah, and then afterwards, what I should have done is I really shouldn't have peeked at that guy, the one. Because I saw him beforehand, and I probably should have either just... I should have just wrapped around or thrown more stuff at him. It's a shame, but hey, we'll do round 2, and this game is going to go a lot better. So, yeah. But, yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I've been... yeah. I'm doing alright. I finally recovered from my ski trip, which I've just realized I haven't actually talked about it. So, the ski trip was, personally, I really enjoyed it. I'm very glad I got to go. So I'm going to leave mainly for copyright concerns, but also mainly because I do not know what in the world is going on over there. Well, okay then. I was saying, you know, it was a really fun trip. I'm very glad I got to go, mainly because I got to learn how to ski, and it is so much fun. But also because, well, I suppose I picked up a couple of philosophical insights while I was there. Mainly because I was bored, not because I read I did read a bit of a philosophy book. It's called Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. It's a very good book. It's, yeah, let's go here. So, the story is a dad and his son, and their friends, who, it's like an autobiography of their trip, around, well, basically, the middle of the United States on motorcycles. No. It burns. I'm kidding. Yeah. Don't use the AA-12, people. It's not a good weapon. it's just gonna hinder you. Actually, it might. It's an alright weapon. I don't condone it. I don't recommend it. And like, seriously, there's so many more interesting weapons. Why would you choose an automatic shotgun out of all of them? Yeah. So basically, a dad and his son on a trip in the States on their motorcycles, and they use the motorcycle as a way to explain, well, is this? They use the motorcycle as a way to explain their philosophy and their thinking, which is actually really clever. I haven't seen many people do that. It's a very good way because it explains, like, the splits in reality, like, the way you perceive the world, and a ton of other cool stuff that you never really think about. A revolver, you kind of let me down, I'm gonna be honest. It's a really weird weapon to use. Like, it's powerful, it has a lot of DPS, and in theory, like, I'm pretty sure you can, like, you can one-mag somebody, which, if you don't know, means eliminating somebody in one go without having to reload, which, I mean, technically every weapon can do, but this one does it really fast. But the thing is that it's so inaccurate that unless you're ambushing somebody, good luck, I suppose. Tase. I've yet to hit somebody with a taser. I'm gonna be honest. I've been playing offline a bit, just on my own, and I have yet to hit a single person. Oh, we're gonna have some fun. So, this is a flying blunderbuss. It is a blunderbuss with wings. Here's what it does. Well, you fly, as you can tell. Oh, wait. So, yeah, this is one of the special weapons. It's a very unique one, and it's frankly awesome. So, admittedly, it's a weird weapon. Which, now I realize I say that way too much, that it's a weird X, it's a weird Y. XY, that's a grenade. Everything alright over there, sir? Hold on. Okay, let's get into snake mode. Mainly just because it makes me almost completely quiet, and also reduces my, well, profile. Puts me in. There we go. Alright, red dot sight, probably on you. Okay, so we got two people. We got somebody with a crossbow. A speed, yeah, that's better than poison. Okay, so we've got two people fighting over here. Yep, we can see them. Oh wait, that's loud. And we've got somebody closer who's shooting at them. So where's this closer dude? And also there's somebody behind me who's shooting a... I heard a twang from like a crossbow, and then I heard an explosion, which probably means they have a gosbow. Which is concerning, mainly because I don't have any health boost items or any rapid healing. However, they also have some kind of... maybe they have a missile launcher. Yeah. Yeah, they have some kind of explosive, because they're shooting a burst and then it's going boom. And I don't think there is any, like, fully automatic rocket launcher. Yep. Yeah, that's the, whatchamacallit, missile launcher, 100%. Yep. There we go. Let's get in on the action. Whilst being careful, mainly because we don't want to get shot in the back by the dude in the car. Who kind of totaled it, actually. I'm just realizing. Let's throw that over there. Well! we're 2 for 2 for shotguns, or grenades today. Okay, yeah. This is a really weird weapon to use, mainly because the way the game, your character handles being launched, if it's too, well, actually, if it's over a certain amount of recoil, you kind of just go into ragdoll mode, which is fun, yes, but it's incredibly bad for controlling yourself, and like what direction you're going, so there's that. But so It's a good movement option. It's not a great, like, or it's a good escape option, is more accurate. It's not a very good, like, traversal option. It's not like the, whatchamacallit. Do I have any damaging grenades? No, I don't. Somebody's to my left. And somebody's to my... Would you stop shooting? Seriously. Oh, saw him. Oh, wow. Ow! Okay, yeah, you gotta be careful you use this thing, because otherwise you're gonna kind of doom yourself. And really, it is a very good weapon, because you basically shoot your target, and then you basically get a free escape. So it's a combo deal. Which is nice. That makes 2. Yeah, this is good gun. It's the AK-74SU. It's basically the little cousin of the AK. Well, that goes boom. As does the person over here to my right. Yep, see you. Oh, no, you don't. You think you can escape me? Gyozaplanet! Ah, yes, yes you can. Yes, you can. Okay, so that is an example of the problems of the flying blunderbuss. It's fine, though. We still have this. Well, actually, no. Our thing is out of the map. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, plan B, we're gonna go to Area 64. Okay, so, that sucks. I'm gonna be honest, I played that really badly. I probably should have just run in with my submachine gun rifle mabob thingy. I don't know what kind of gun it is. A cursive. Oh no! Oh, this is one of the worst. So, yeah, cursive randomly shooting. Basically, you just shoot. If you have a, just kind of randomly shoot. As you can tell by my arms swinging. So this is gonna make fighting really difficult. So the solution is shotguns. And definitely not one-shot weapons, because otherwise we're never going to be able to actually kill anything. How did I? Oh, crud. You get over here. I'm not done with you. Ah. You know what, let's just throw out a splinter grenade and then heal. I hope that. Oh my. That would have killed me. Oh, somebody else is here. Oh, that's bad. Mainly because the Tech 9 is not really good. It's alright, I suppose, is the word for it. But I would really much rather prefer any other weapon. Any other weapon that works with, that helps us deal with this curse we have. Suppressor, meh. We don't have any ammo for it. Okay, we got a bit more ammo. They're over here. Yeah, no. You can't win with that. Oh, man, that sucks. You know what? I mean, that one was just complete memery on my end. Let's do a third match. Yeah. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I guess we learned. Do not use the flying blunderbuss for weapon as, well, number 1, don't use it indoors. Number 2, don't use it as an actual, like, combat weapon if you're not 100% certain you're going to kill your target. So, yeah. And then, at the end there, just have better aim, I suppose. Or I suppose I could have just been a bit more focused when I was doing the jump puzzle. Mainly because I was kind of, I'm gonna be honest, I was reading a message I had on my phone. So, yeah. Might well, this is gonna be a small game again. Man, that sucks. So, I was thinking, I think I'm gonna change up the schedule yet again. Yes, I know, shocker, but I mean, honest, this schedule isn't set in stone and all. It's just kind of, I adjust it depending on how I'm feeling and, well, how the channel's doing as well. And I think I'm gonna try playing slightly more popular games. So like Warzone, Fortnite, Apex, the finals, stuff like that. Like, I'm still gonna do TABG 100%, but it's not gonna be every single day like it was in the past. And there are two reasons for this. One, TABG is the kind of game that you get very tired on very fast if you're not really good at it, because there's a lot of bullshit in this game, and when you run into enough of it in a short enough span of time, you're just like, I can't take it anymore, and so you snap. Number two is, well, variety for the people watching, and number three is also, hold on. Number three is to get more, I suppose, traction, because even though TABG is a very fun game, and I love it dearly, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm playing on my phone. I know normally I wouldn't, but I'm just I forgot to do my daily quests. Anyways, if you're curious, the game in question is Monster Hunter Now, which is basically like, it's a Monster Hunter game. So actually, basically a good example of it is, imagine Pokemon Go, but you end up beating the monsters instead of killing them, or instead of capturing them. Which is, I'm gonna be honest, the best approximation I can give of it. It's literally that you go around beating up monsters, but like by physically traveling around your city and upgrading your gear and everything, and you unlock new monsters, new weaponry, new perks on your weapons. So yeah, it's very fun. But anyways, yeah. So number one was mainly to avoid burnout. Number two was traction, because even though TABG is a very fun game, it's very, very niche, and I mean like super niche. Like, minus the Russian Badger, who did a series of videos on it in like 2022, so 2 years ago. Ever since then, it's just been declining in popularity, and especially with all of the new releases nowadays, with like Helldivers 2, the finals, the new Apex season, Warzone 3, which is so much better than the old one. I don't know what the old dev were thinking, I'm gonna be honest. Which, actually, they probably weren't. Woohoo. But, yeah, there's just a ton of stuff, and so this game is quite obscure. Which means, not many people are gonna actually come here to, well, that basically means not many people are gonna look up TABG, and even less people are gonna look up my channel, Gyozaplanet. So that's not great for me. So I'm probably gonna expand a bit and try out other. What is this? I've heard about this. I've heard about this mode. Well then, it looks like we've got a secret special episode for you guys, ladies, or you people. This is arena mode. So as you saw the title said, there are exactly two things to this mode. You have a shotgun, and you have a whatchamacallit. You have a sawed-off, and you have speed blessings. That's it. So, this should be interesting, to say the least. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Okay, yeah. So, we're gonna run 3 weapons. and we're going to be looking for a fourth, or actually a variation of this. So, oh, that's what they meant when you had, oh, that's fast. Oh, boy. Oh, oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, on second thought, we might want to run the Arnolds, or at least a Arnold, because, yeah, we're not going to be needing this. Oh, boy. Okay, so, as you saw at the title screen, you have shotguns, and you have speed blessings, and also dash, I suppose. That's it. No other guns. Nothing more. Nothing less. So, yeah, this is gonna be fun. But, oh my. Somebody's behind me up here to my right, to my left. I see him. Oh, I got one shot. Right, the blunderbuss. I completely missed my first shot. Well, that sucks. Okay, this is not going to plan. Oh, I wonder if they have special weapons in this mode. Mainly because there's a variation of the Mossberg called the Mossberg 5000, and it's a high-tech, futuristic version of it, and has a couple peculiarities. The main one of interest is that, well, two. Number one, it shoots homing bullets. Number two, those bullets deal more damage the farther away somebody is. So that means, in theory, if we see somebody across the map, we kind of just shoot at them and kill them before they can even get close to us. Which is kind of important here, because this is a game mode about getting close to people. So, yeah. But, this is going to be painful, mainly because I'm not very good with shotguns, as observed in, well, the special episodes where I use nothing but shotguns. Admittedly, in that one, I wasn't the only one stuck using a shotgun, so that kind of changes things. But, actually, hold on, I'm curious. Oh, wow, that's a really fast reload time. I thought it was going to be a lot longer, like, as long as the musket. Interesting. Well, alright. So I suppose the plan now is, first off, try and find some blessings. Mainly just because if you don't have speed, you're dead in this game mode. Because, well, everybody else is going at light speed. You aren't, which means you can't run away, you can't catch up, and also you can't dodge. Which is really important in this kind of game. Okay. Dash is nice, but, not what I'm looking for. That is, I will definitely take musket ammo. Also, I'm not going to be picking up the Arnolds, and I'm going to be... whoops. Yeah, I'm not picking up the Arnolds. They're alright. But you need to hit so many shots that, yeah. And considering you can die in one shot and rather easily, no thank you. I would really like a speed blessing, though. I'm gonna be honest. Well, two things. Either a Rainmaker. Let's give this a shot. I used this a couple episodes back. I think it was in the special. No, it was in the theater episode. Because I wanted to try the Storm. Mainly just because this shotgun actually has pretty good range and also hits like a truck at range. Because, I mean, it doesn't shoot, it shoots like pellets. So, it's got a lot more range than a normal weapon. So, that's nice. But, yeah. No, I desperately need a speed blessing, like, in the next minute or so, because you can hear this fighting going on. And if if one of them ends up winning and they come over here, that's curtains for us. Ow. Man, I thought this reloaded faster. Yeah, that's weird. I've heard of this game mode before. I've seen like clips of it online, but I thought it was like a special game mode that they had put in once and then like a LTM, which is limited time event, or limited time mode technically. But yeah. Limited time event that you play and then it doesn't come back. I didn't realize this was just a random modifier. That's cool. What's not cool is the lack of speed blessing. I mean, yes, I don't need one. I have this, which I can just kind of pelter somebody. And actually, especially with this, it's really good at hitting moving targets because you have 15 shots. Each shot fires four projectiles, which are actually, they're like full-on projectiles. They're not just pellets. So, yeah, you're a lot more likely to actually hit your target. But even with that, that's going to be a lot more difficult. Okay, like, game, seriously, I desperately need a blessing. I cannot believe that in this entire location there is one blessing, and it's a dash blessing out of all of them. I mean, we could also get on a motorbike, which is basically admitting defeat. Because, vehicle-based, fighting is not well optimized in this game. Because you're not supposed to be shooting while on a vehicle. The game is not designed for that. So, yeah, it's a bit of... Ah, crud, somebody's here. Yep, see him. Okay, we got a couple ways to get around this. Number one, we have to walk into them. Oh, this sucks. What doesn't suck is that... Ah. Well, that, because I just gave away my location. But, in theory, we can third-party them here. If I can find them. Oh. Yeah, we hit him. Oh, we hit him. Yeah, we're hitting him. I'm not sure how much this is doing, but yeah, he has the A12, which I'm gonna be honest, does not deal much damage, especially at that range. This isn't doing much either, though. Somebody's to my right. Okay, let's throw this down. Good thing I have 1,000 ammo, because otherwise I'd be really boned. Whoa. Oh, that's not good. I gotta move it, and I see him over there. Or that's a really weird shadow. Doesn't really matter what it is. All that matters is that it doesn't kill me. Okay, how are you supposed to hit anybody in this mode? Like, seriously. Ow. Also, I just realized there's no healing supplies if you're... Ah, no. He got up to me. Boo. Okay, that's interesting mode, to say the least. Oh, hey, level up. Well, that was interesting. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna be honest, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I don't like the shotguns in this game. And especially that's an example of it. But, yeah. Well, I'm gonna call it there. I'm probably gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Well, it's a mystery game, so whatever I feel like doing. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and ciao.